Thank you, Scott. Many of us here have had friends and family who've suffered from significant knee pain, stiffness, resulting in compromised mobility. This is not only a local problem, but a global one. We've been working on this problem for a few years now, where we're trying to get patients back to their day-to-day activities. We find the answer at the intersection of chemistry, material science, and engineering. We're a team of operators, technologists, and scientists who've had years of experience in pharma and med tech, and some of us have had successful exits in the orthopedic space. As mentioned earlier, there are several hundred million suffering from osteoarthritis around the globe. There are many million visits to physicians where patients are suffering from pain and stiffness in their knee. And the same is true in the military. Last quarter, we received breakthrough device designation. This not only validated the problem that we were going after, but we were going at it with the right solution, one that provides an immediate and long-term answer. This technology also has a very significant IP portfolio. We're pursuing a straightforward regulatory path with very seasoned regulatory, clinical, and manufacturing partners. There's several 100,000 osteochondral repairs happening per year. Unfortunately, the reality is that up to a third of them have had reoperations within 2 years. Separately, many millions are living with total knee arthroplasty. And it's been found that a third of those have been inappropriate candidates to receive such an intervention. Our solution seeks to address the drivers behind reoperation and be the answer for surgeons looking to help their young patients suffering from cartilage defects. We have a technology that mimics hyaline cartilage. We have a very stable base, which is highly osseointegrative. We have multiple radiuses of curvature to ensure conformance to the femoral condyle, as an example. Our low-profile geometry ensures that we remove minimal cartilage and bone when we prep the site. This will be a press-fit implantation and will be available in multiple configurations. The team at Duke worked on creating the first of its kind synthetic construct that mimics the key properties of cartilage, that is tensile, compression, and tribology. We know the market context, but I'll give you a few highlights. Current standard of surgical care is suboptimal, be it in terms of variable clinical outcomes, expense, additional morbidity, or limited shelf life. There's been a dearth of innovation in this space for several years. There's a few players in the market, but our TPP is different. On the patient side, we have an aging and active patient population. At a national level, we're grappling with obesity, which is a key driver to osteoarthritis. We've seen a significant migration of procedures from the inpatient to the outpatient setting, and there's a number of ambulatory surgery centers that are cropping up, and we see this trend to continue for the foreseeable future. Military is looking to return their servicemen and women back to action, be it training or battlefield. And finally, surgeons are looking for the right solution for their younger patients. We've built a technology that is best in class relative to our peer set. It's one, first and foremost, that will not depend on the patient's biology to regrow hyaline cartilage. We will have time zero properties day one, and that allows for immediate weight bearing post-surgery. Second, we will have no opposing articular surface wear. And finally, we will be offered in multiple configurations. What I mean by that is diameters, shapes, radius of curvature, and we'll have an elegant instrumentation accompanying this, giving surgeons confidence when speaking with their patients prior to surgery. We just received breakthrough designation, and now the path is set. We have a lean regulatory and clinical development path in front of us. We're looking forward to having our first sprint discussion with the agency, and we'll have high touch from this point forward. On the reimbursement side, we're going to do our homework. We're going to make sure that we do a comprehensive strategic assessment. We're going to leverage for what is known, but we're also going to be looking forward to generating substantial data compendium to ensure that we meet the needs of standalone facilities and hospital VACs. And while CMS is contemplating MCIT, we'll be looking at other avenues like new technology add-on payments. So we'll be making sure that we're doing what we can to make sure that our technology is accessible day one upon launch. We have a very significant set of IP. We have several pending applications, and in the coming months, we'll be filing for additional Track 1s. Our TPP results in a significant ramp in just a few years. This only speaks to the US opportunity. We will pursue ex-US geographies at the right time. We've been fortunate to have a well-recognized scientific advisory board of clinicians, researchers, and influencers. They've been partnering with us throughout this journey. Finally, we believe we're well-positioned at Sparta to not only pursue our initial indication, but multiple knee indications. In addition, we will absolutely be leveraging our platform to address the needs of patients suffering from arthritis in the thumb, in the great toe, and shoulder. And I'm happy to report that we've had many investors who look forward to partnering with us, and we'll be closing our Series Seed in the coming weeks. I appreciate your time and happy to address any questions after this presentation.